Hola bonitas, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review and demo and swatches on the new Skkn by Kim makeup. I made an order and I was like, you know what? Los quiero probar. I want to see what this is all about. So I'm going to share with my bonitas all of the tea on the new Skkn by Kim makeup, if I would recommend it or not. This is what I created here, so let's get into it because I want to let you guys know if I think these are worth it or what's worth it and what's not. So vamos a empezar. Okay, bonitas, so we're gonna be starting off with the Skkn by Kim face palette. This is the classic matte eyeshadow palette, Se Ve Así. So this palette right here does retail for $50. This does say it offers 12 warm and cool nude shadows in a velvety matte finish, designed to define, contour, and sculpt the eyes. This ultra lightweight formula delivers seamless blending for buildable wear and crease-free color. You get 12 shades. I do also appreciate the fact that there is a mirror in this palette. Sometimes some palettes don't have mirrors. Now, I will say this is not the cheapest palette. It is a pricey palette, which I wasn't expecting anything less. It is Skkn by Kim. It's more so of a high-end brand than anything. That's just something to note. I personally do like some of the products from the skincare and I have repurchased, but I just know that it wasn't gonna be an affordable based collection. So I'm gonna start off by prepping mis ojitos. I'm just using this palette right here. This is the Makeup by Mario palette. I'm just gonna be going in and applying a base. And now we can begin with the eyeshadow. So I am just going to be starting off with, I think, this shade right here. And I'm just going to take that shade and start to apply it on my crease. I want to see how this eyeshadow builds up on the crease because typically the crease is where I tend to do most of the work. I will say I do appreciate a matte palette. So we went in with this shade aquí, and there is a lot of pigment on these brushes. So I always like to tap off any extra because I don't want too much of that color on there. I will say tap lightly when you go in these because I do feel like there is some fallout. So if you don't like fallout, you may not like that. Okay, so now I do want to take a little bit of a warmer shade than the ones we went in with right here. So I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm just going to layer that on just to kind of see how everything works together. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lid color. I want to use one of these lighter shades for the lid. So I think I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. Typically I would go in with this shade aquí, but I feel like I need a little bit more color in there. So I'm just going to be taking that one. Ooh, that's really nice and pigmented. If you see a little bit of shimmer, it's not from this palette. It's just that I use this sort of glitter and it literally transferred a lot to my brushes. You know, glitter, it does not leave. So yeah, that's why I apologize for that. This is looking really nice. ¿Verdad? Like, look, I feel like the pigmentation just looks really good. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in with the brush and I'm going to be taking again this shade right here. And I'm just going to be blending that out on this outer edge because I do want to like warm up this look. I feel like it instantly just kind of like makes it a little bit more smokier. Now that we have done that, I am going to go ahead and do a wing liner. You guys know I love a good wing liner. So for that, I'm going to be using the black shade right here, ESTEE aquí. So that's what I have on. I love a good eyeshadow wing liner. I really got into the eyeshadow wing liner when I started to get my lashes done, just because it was so much easier than going in with an actual liner. Looks so good, right? Like the pigmentation is really, really there. It almost looks like it could be like a liquid liner. Les tengo que decir, this palette definitely passes the test for me porque it was able to do my crease work, which is something that I really care about, how things will lay on the crease. Then for that light shade that I applied as my lid color, I also feel like it offered really good pigmentation. And then for the wing liner, I mean, it literally looks like I could have on a liquid liner just because the pigmentation is so great. It's so easy to work with. So I really do like how the eyes came out. I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm gonna quickly finish off the rest of the makeup and then we're gonna move on to los siguientes productos, the next products, which are the lippies. And I'm very excited for the lippies because The lippies are what I feel like we're all really excited about. Okay, bonitas, I am back. I am finished the entire face of makeup except los labios. The eyes came together really nicely. I applied mascara and I also applied some individual lashes to the edges of my eyes just to kind of give me that really nice like open look. And I'm really loving the vibe of this eyeshadow. So I do quickly want to compare this to another palette because I feel like you guys are going to ask me how they compare and contrast. Entonces, aquí tengo the Makeup by Mario Master Matte palettes. This is one of my absolute favorite palettes. I feel like it's such a go-to palette. It has everything that I am looking for in terms of matte colors. Definitely see some similarities in here. I feel like this one is a little bit more warmth. This one does contain those cool tones. So if you do like a little bit of cool tones in your eyeshadow palette, then you may like this one a little bit better. But if you prefer more so of the warmth, then you're definitely going to like the Makeup by Mario palette. Now, I will say the one thing I do love about the Makeup by Mario palette is that it's small, so I feel like this is really great travel friendly. This one is a little bit bigger, not too big as you can see, but still, if you're somebody that likes to pack light when you're traveling and you want to pack some eyeshadow palettes, I think the Makeup by Mario one is more condensed and it is just able to get, you know, through everything. They're the same exact price, so it doesn't really matter which one you get in terms of price. You're not gonna save yourself some money with either or because they're literally both the same exact price. So now we're gonna move on to the fun part, which I feel like everybody has been waiting for, and that is the lippies. Everybody's been literally holding on to their lasts of the KKW lip liner. This is my last of my lip liner. Like, I use this all the time. It's such a great lip liner. So now that Kim came out with makeup and she now has pencils and she now has these lipsticks, I'm like, okay, let's see how this works for us. I did pick up 3 of the lip liners. I'm gonna start off by swatching the Nude 4. And Nude 4 is labeled as a pink taupe shade. I appreciate how creamy these are. Very creamy products. Next up we have Nude 8. Y lo vamos a poner acá. This one is Nude 8. Nude 8 is labeled as a mid-tone warm nude. Lastly, we have Nude 13. I'm gonna put it right here. Nude 13 is labeled as a deep warm nude brown. So I do wanna go ahead and talk a little bit more in depth about these, and I will swatch them too so you guys can see on the lip. So this one is Nude 4. Nude 4 on my complexion is definitely a more natural tone. So I feel like with Nude 4, it gives you like a very natural lip contour. If you are going in with like a pinky lip, I think this one would be great. Okay, so the next one we're gonna go in with is Nude 8. And we are just going to line the lips a little bit more deeper than Nude 4. It delivers more so of that brown tone. It's still like a wearable brown, like that. And then the last one is Nude 13, and the reason I got Nude 13 was because Skkn by Kim did post a comparison chart, basically comparing like if you love this one from KKW Beauty, you're going to love this one from Skkn by Kim. So my go-to one was always Nude 2 by KKW Beauty, so they said that the closest to that in comparison is Nude 13. So I was like, okay, well, let's try it out. It's definitely more noticeable. It's definitely when you want more so of a contrast between your lip liner and lipstick. So this is Nude 13. And those are pretty much the lip liners. I have to say, for me, I'm very impressed with the lip liners. I think they did a great job. They are $22, so definitely not the cheapest lip liners, but I think that if you're somebody that loved the KKW Beauty lip liners, you will really enjoy these because the pigmentation's great. They're so creamy. I love the fact that they changed up the packaging to make it easier for the customer. I also love the nude shades. I feel like they're perfection. And for me, as somebody who really loved Nude 2, seeing there be a lip liner comparable to that one, I'm like, oh, sí, dámelo. So again, for these, I did purchase 3 colors as well. And these are the soft matte lip colors. They retail for $32. They look like this. Of the lipsticks, there are 10 shades. And these are a full coverage soft matte lipstick that effortlessly melts into lips, delivering velvet smooth full impact pigment and a blurred airbrush finish. It's a sleek bullet shape, provides precise and even application for flawlessly defined lips without bleeding or feathering. This is the packaging. You open it just very straight to the point. So I'm gonna start off by swatching from lightest to darkest. We're gonna start off with Nude 3. We're gonna put this all over. I love how creamy and buttery these are. Typically, I'm not the biggest fan of like a pinky nude, but Nude 3 is a really pretty pinky nude. I feel like it's more neutral, so it really just kind of like becomes like that perfect pinky nude, you know? So this is what it looks like, Nude 3. I do want to quickly pull up the description on this. So Nude 3 is a neutral pink nude. And that's literally what I said. I feel like because it's a neutral pink, it really works for everybody as opposed to being too cool or too warm. And I am gonna swatch this right here below the lip liner. So that right there is Nude 3. Next up we have Nude 4. And Nude 4 is a dusty peach nude. I personally would never wear these nudes by themselves. I always love a good lip liner with a nude. But this is how I know that she did a good job of making them very like wearable, because even though I wouldn't wear this by myself, I'm like, okay, this doesn't look horrible. I feel like sometimes you try on some nude lipsticks by themselves just to kind of test out what your favorite nude is, and you're like, oh, that does not look good. But these have a pretty good tone to it where it's not like too intense. So let's go ahead and swatch that one right next to Nude 3. Aquí, definitely like that peachy tone. It still has like a little bit of like some warmth in there, not too much, but a little bit. Last but not least, Nude 7. Nude 7 is a mid-tone rosy nude. This one is stunning. This one I could get away by wearing it by itself. Let's say I forgot my lip liner, or I wanted something a little bit more natural, like that contrasts well with my skin tone. I think this one would be great. Like it can be worn with a lip liner for more dimension, pero solito se ve muy bien. They're a really good, comfortable finish where your lips don't feel like dry or anything. It feels so nice and like buttery, smooth on the lips. Se siente muy bien. So let's swatch the last one aquí. Nude 7, and you guys can see that one is the deepest out of the 3 lipsticks that I purchased. And I like this one. It's super cute, super pretty. Perfect. Now I need to decide which one I'm going to use el día de hoy for my lip combo. I think I'm gonna go in with the deepest lip liner that we got, and that one is Nude 13. And I'm just going to go in así. So we have the lip liner, and now we're gonna be going in with Nude 7. Just need to make sure it's right. It's tiny handwriting. It's tiny packaging writing. Okay, so we're gonna hit that. Oh yeah, this one is perfect. I feel like this combo, when I want something a little bit more warm, is perfect. I also feel like with this makeup, it looks really good just because it's very like simple, subtle glam. So I really like how it all pairs together. Se ve bonito, ¿verdad? These are pretty much the lip products that I did purchase from Skkn by Kim. I am very impressed with both. I think that if I had to recommend products from the new Skkn by Kim makeup, I would definitely say if you already have a matte palette, you do not need this one too. I would say if you've been looking for a good matte palette, you like some warms, you like some cool tones, then you will love this. But if you're somebody that loves lip products and you've been eyeing the lip liners because you have a previous favorite from KKW Beauty, I think you're going to absolutely love the lip products. You do not need all of them. I think just getting like a combo, like a lip liner and a lipstick, is great because they're not the cheapest. I wish that they would kind of put like lip combo sets together, like bundles, to kind of make it more of a convenient price, like at a discounted price in a way. That would be cool for them to do, especially maybe of like Kim's favorites or like combos that she typically likes to do. But overall, I really like the lip products a lot. I think they're great. I really love how creamy and blendable both formulas are. The lip pencils did not disappoint in my opinion. The lipsticks are truly, truly great, and I love the colors too. I feel like they really do a good job of picking colors that have great pigmentation. These are the products to get from Skkn by Kim. That's pretty much it. I really love how this look turned out. I think it was a really pretty wearable look, but yet like this is almost like my holy grail type of glam look if I have to get glam but I don't have too much time to do like everything. This is like that perfect like wearable glam where it still looks like, oh, she's glam, but I didn't really have to do that much. Espero que mis bonitas enjoyed watching this video. I really wanted to sit down and do the in-depth for my YouTube fam. I have some short form content on Skkn by Kim, but now I wanted to bring you guys the in-depth. here on YouTube because you guys know how that works. And if you guys have any questions on the new Skkn by Kim, want to see me try anything else out, let me know down below in the comment section. I can go ahead and answer your questions. I love interacting con ustedes. So that's pretty much it. If you did enjoy watching this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let's me know to continue doing makeup reviews, eyeshadow reviews, new brand reviews, because I feel like there's probably going to be more brands come out this year. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay beautiful. Y nos vemos pronto. Adiós, bonitas.